The unveiling of the Titan's Wrath. Captain Marcus Reeves stood at the command center of the Titan's Wrath, the most advanced starship ever created by humanity. The sleek, black hull of the ship glinted in the starlight as it cruised silently through the void of space. The bridge was a hive of activity, with officers and crew members bustling about, preparing for the imminent confrontation. Reeves, a seasoned veteran with a scar running down his left cheek, watched the holographic display intently. The Galactic Council, a coalition of alien species, had underestimated humanity for the last time. They had launched a surprise attack on a human mining colony, killing thousands of innocents. Reeves had been tasked with leading the counteroffensive, and he was determined to show the Council the true might of the Terran Union. Commander Elena Nakamura, status report. Reeves barked. Stealth systems are fully operational, Captain. The Council fleet hasn't detected us yet, Nakamura replied, her eyes never leaving her console. Reeves nodded, his mind racing with the possibilities. The Titan's Wrath was equipped with the latest in human military technology, including a prototype quantum torpedo capable of breaching any known shield. This mission would be its first real test. Good. Maintain our course and prepare for battle. We strike when they least expect it, Reeves ordered. As the Titan's Wrath approached the edge of the Council's territory, the crew steeled themselves for the coming fight. The stakes were high, and failure was not an option. Reeves knew that the future of humanity rested on their shoulders. The battle begins. The Council fleet loomed ahead, a formidable array of warships bristling with weaponry. Captain Reeves studied the tactical display, noting the positions of the enemy vessels. The Council had sent their best, but the Titan's Wrath was ready. All hands, battle stations, Reeves commanded. The ship's claxons blared, and the crew scrambled to their positions. The Council fleet opened fire first, a barrage of plasma bolts and antimatter missiles hurtling toward the Titan's Wrath. The human ship's shields flared to life, absorbing the incoming fire with ease. On the bridge, Lieutenant Chen, the weapons officer, reported in. Shields are holding, Captain. All systems are green, Chen said, his voice steady. Excellent. Target the lead destroyer and fire at will, Reeves ordered. The Titan's Wrath responded with a devastating salvo of its own. Railgun slugs the size of shuttles slammed into the enemy ships, tearing through their hulls and igniting their reactors. The Council fleet reeled under the onslaught, their formations disintegrating in the face of the human assault. Reeves watched with grim satisfaction as the Titan's Wrath carved a path through the enemy fleet. The Council had underestimated humanity's resolve and ingenuity, and now they were paying the price. But the battle was far from over. The tide turns. Amidst the chaos of the battle, a massive Council dreadnought emerged from behind the front lines. Its hull was studded with heavy weapons, and its shields glowed with a menacing energy. The dreadnought's commander, Admiral Zarkin, opened a channel to the Titan's Wrath. Human vessel, this is Admiral Zarkin of the Thalorian Empire. Surrender now, or be annihilated, Zarkin snarled, his insectoid mandibles clicking with anger. Captain Reeves met Zarkin's gaze without flinching. Admiral, you attacked us without provocation. We will never surrender. Prepare to face the consequences. Zarkin hissed in fury and ordered his fleet to concentrate their fire on the Titan's Wrath. Plasma bolts and antimatter missiles rained down on the human ship, but its shields held firm. Reeves knew they couldn't withstand such a sustained assault for long. Lieutenant Chen, prepare the quantum torpedo. Target the dreadnought's main reactor, Reeves commanded. Aye, Captain. Torpedo locked and ready, Chen replied. Fire, Reeves ordered. The Titan's Wrath launched the quantum torpedo, a sleek, silver projectile that streaked toward the dreadnought with terrifying speed. It struck the enemy ship's shields, and for a moment, it seemed to hang in space. Then, with a blinding flash, the torpedo breached the shields and detonated inside the dreadnought's reactor. The ship exploded in a massive fireball. taking several nearby Council ships with it. Victory and consequences. The destruction of the dreadnought sent shockwaves through the Council fleet. Their formations broke apart as ships scrambled to avoid the expanding debris field. The Titan's wrath pressed the attack, exploiting the chaos to devastating effect. One by one, the Council ships fell, their hulls shattered by human firepower. As the last enemy vessel was destroyed, a cheer erupted from the crew of the Titan's wrath. They had won a decisive victory, but Captain Reeves knew the war was far from over. The Council would not take this defeat lightly, and humanity had to be prepared for the inevitable retaliation. Commander Nakamura, send a message to High Command. Inform them of our victory and request immediate reinforcements, Reeves ordered. Aye, Captain. Message sent, Nakamura replied. Reeves turned to his crew, his expression serious. We did well today, but this is just the beginning. The Council will come at us with everything they have. We must be ready. For now, let's take a moment to honor those who gave their lives for this victory. The crew stood in silent tribute to their fallen comrades. The battle had been costly, but they had struck a powerful blow against the Council. Humanity's resolve had been tested, and they had proven their strength. The aftermath. The news of the Titan's Wrath's victory spread quickly throughout the galaxy. In the Great Hall of the Galactic Council, the representatives of the various races gathered in an emergency session. The atmosphere was tense, with fear and uncertainty palpable in the air. We cannot allow the humans to continue their rampage. They must be stopped, declared Councillor Valorous, a tall, blue-skinned alien with piercing eyes. Stop them? How? They have a weapon that can destroy our most powerful ships, countered Councillor Threx, a reptilian being with scales that shimmered in the light. The debate raged on, but beneath the bluster, it was clear that the Council was deeply shaken. The humans had demonstrated a level of technological prowess that none had anticipated. The balance of power in the galaxy had shifted, and the Council was scrambling to respond. Meanwhile, on the bridge of the Titan's Wrath, Captain Reeves and his crew were already planning their next move. The victory had been a significant one, but they knew they couldn't rest on their laurels. Lieutenant Okafor, what do we know about the Council's next move? Reeves asked. Intelligence reports indicate that they're regrouping at their central command station. It's heavily fortified, but if we can strike it, we might be able to cripple their ability to coordinate their forces, Okafor replied. Reeves nodded thoughtfully. It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. Plot a course for the Council command station. We hit them where it hurts. The final assault. The Titan's Wrath hurtled through space, its engines burning bright as it approached the Council's central command station. The station was a massive structure, bristling with defensive weapons and surrounded by a fleet of warships. Captain Reeves knew this would be their toughest battle yet. All hands, prepare for combat. This is it, people. We take out that station, and we cripple the Council's ability to wage war, Reeves said, his voice calm but determined. The Titan's Wrath engaged the Council fleet head-on, its weapons blazing. Railgun slugs and plasma bolts tore through enemy ships, while the Titan's shields absorbed incoming fire. The battle was fierce, with explosions lighting up the void of space. Reeves directed his crew with precision, coordinating their attacks to maximum effect. The Council ships fought valiantly, but they were no match for the human vessel's advanced technology and superior tactics. As the Titan's Wrath closed in on the command station, Reeves gave the order to fire the quantum torpedo. The weapon streaked toward the station, its payload of destructive energy primed to unleash havoc. The torpedo struck the station's central core, and a massive explosion ripped through the structure. The station's defenses went dark, and the remaining Council ships began to retreat, their morale shattered. A new dawn. With the destruction of the command station, the Council's ability to wage war was crippled. The remnants of their fleet scattered, and the once mighty coalition was in disarray. Captain Reeves and the crew of the Titan's Wrath had achieved a monumental victory, but they knew the work was far from over. Back on Earth, the news of the victory was met with celebration and relief. The people of the Terran Union had faced extinction and emerged triumphant. But they also knew that the galaxy was a dangerous place, and they had to remain vigilant. In the aftermath of the battle, a delegation from the Council approached the Terran Union with an offer of peace. They had seen the futility of continued conflict and were ready to negotiate a new order. Captain Reeves stood before the assembled representatives, his scared face a testament to the battles he had fought and won. "We did not seek this war, but we will finish it if we must. If you truly desire peace, we are willing to listen. But know this, humanity will never again be underestimated or oppressed." The Council representatives nodded solemnly. They had learned a hard lesson about the resilience and determination of humanity. As negotiations began, there was a sense of hope that a new era of cooperation and understanding might dawn. For Captain Reeves and the crew of the Titan's Wrath, the future was uncertain, but they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. They had proven their strength, and they would continue to fight for the survival and prosperity of humanity.